So the Mark 7 helmet started as a Pepakura file that I printed in cardstock. It all got super glued together. On the inside it was fiberglass. You can see the fiberglass cloth pattern on the inside. Everything on the outside got bondoed and sanded, painted, finished, etc. So mechanically this thing needed to be able to lift and lower in a smooth type action using only a single servo. Don't have a whole lot of room in there, and truthfully the servo that I do have is a bit too big. It has an arm connected to the servo and then two more that are slotted to go through the helmet into the face mask portion. Also mechanically I needed to have this back piece attach, and I did so with elastic and a couple of magnets and a drawstring. That way it'll hold fast to my head. As far as the electrical components go, this helmet needs two sources of power. One for the servo, one for the Arduino, and those are both run to the backpack where the AA batteries are kept. The third wire here is attached to the left arm, where I've got a button which will open and close based on whether it's already open or already closed. As far as lighting goes, I've got LEDs on the inside to illuminate my face while it's open. I've also got LEDs in the eyes here with some white acrylic that they're shining through. So that I'm not completely blind, there's a slot right underneath. I can't see great, but I can get around. I went through a few iterations on controlling this helmet, moving it up and down. The very first one was a tilt ball sensor. This blue part right there is a very cheap metal tube with a ball on it, and it would close the circuit if it was tilted to a certain point. I then switched to a 3-axis accelerometer, which is a bit more elegant, and it required a bit more coating to get it so that it wouldn't open or shut if it was just bumped. And it wasn't quite perfect either. It would shut sometimes all by itself. So I finally went with just a push button to open and close the thing, and I still have the ability to go between that and the accelerometer. So all of this wiring has to go through that chip there with the red light on it. That's my Arduino Pro Mini. It was all prototyped out on an Uno. The code is set up to essentially wait for certain inputs. In this case, it's going to wait for that button to be pushed. When it does, it will trigger the servo, shut, turn the interior lights off, turn the exterior lights on. If it's already closed, it'll do exactly the opposite of all of that.